Arroyo. "Surprise!" cries the baker, leaping from the giant cake, but I am not in fact surprised. I have never been surprised. Not when that woodland machine ate my last quarter. Not when the animals changed my name. It's like this. There's a part of me that's missing, and everyone can tell. When you decide to kill and eat certain things, copulate with others, how do you know you're making good choices? Think about it. We've all made mistakes. The baker proffers a regular cake, from which a tiny baker leaps, with a tiny cake that I pop in my mouth. I think about mistakes I've made. I was invisible. I spent each check on a little more tattoo. Then I got laid off, with one blue foot and 3 blue fingers. I wrote an indignant letter and was humiliated in the letters column of a men's magazine, Dictum. The editor devised a devastating pun, and he caught me in a lie. Quell surprise. I went into the woods. I learned to whistle. I began to call myself a word I heard with my head inside a rotten stump, Arroyo. I wore a skull cap of mosquitoes, boots of moss. My hair bloomed a rancid aureole. My mother came once with a rush basket of lifeless poinsettias, and once more with an apron full of heirloom tomatoes to spit on my staring eyes. I was not surprised. I couldn't tell my back from a wet log. I observed the mummery of the clouds and flies, now laughing, now weeping. I counted amorous suns like aphids on a curved blue stalk. Then came the hysterical newspaper article, my halt migration back to the city. All of this flickering in my mind as I chew, the largest baker's breath roaring like a gleeful little inferno in my ear. Surprise! It's only now, as my molars crunch a tiny bone, that I'm finally, for some stupid reason, surprised.